Yo, um, yeah, I had to adjust the screen there for a bit. But yo, it's your host M with Press M to Start coming at you today on a live stream to kind of just do a recap with my recent activities of watching movies and anime and what I'm currently up to at the moment when it comes to, I guess, series that I'm currently watching because doing individual videos every day is kind of repetitive and sometimes I'm just not motivated to do it. But nonetheless, let's get to it. So, if you haven't noticed the newest edition of the Popcorn Bucket collection, I got Pochito. Uh, Pochita, not Pochito. Pochita. And yeah, it was a fun movie. If you haven't watched the anime yet, on Crunchyroll, it's where I watched the first season for Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man the movie, Reze Arc, phenomenal. I highly enjoyed it. It was really good. The animation was freaking incredible. The soundtrack, the music was really good. Uh, the fact that it builds a lot of more character development when it came to the hours established characters was really awesome. Really enjoyed it, and it was bittersweet, I guess you can say at the end. And yeah, um, I guess negatives for like people who haven't seen Chainsaw Man, the anime series on Crunchyroll. You're gonna be going into this movie completely blind. You're not gonna know really what the hell's going on. So I highly recommend you do your homework. And I'm the type of person who I don't like this formula when it comes to doing your homework and having to like watch like a TV show then go just to be able to like understand the movie. But it plays out really well. This movie literally picks up after the last episode of season one, and you get introduced to the protagonist of this movie, Reze, freaking a waifu, really charming woman who ends up pretty much becoming the new crush for Denji. And oh boy, they gets a little hot and heavy between them two, especially during the whole scene when she's teaching Denji to how to swim, and that they're straight up naked in a swimming pool, and apparently, if you don't draw the nipples or any private parts on the anatomy of these individuals, it's absolutely okay. Apparently, so yeah, um, and that scene right there on itself, towards like the end of their like epic battle, because at some point you find out Reze was there to pretty much kill Denji, Chainsaw Man, and to take Chainsaw's heart. Not Denji's heart. They're always after Chainsaw's heart, but they don't want Denji's heart. But yeah, so epic battle commences between Denji and Reze, and it was incredible. I mean, the entire time when they were fighting, dude, it never really slowed down at all. And the way how like Reze's character was able to like use her powers, so like she just snaps her fingers and things start blowing up. How she's like able to like travel really fast with explosions, which is I thought was really cool. Um, and pretty much when the whole battle was kind of coming towards a the end of its epicness, it kind of turns a little I guess sad. It's because like Denji was like, "Yo, like the hell was all that shit?" Like here we are swimming naked. You're teaching me to learn how to swim and shit. Like I ain't gonna let this shit end. And he pretty much like entwines her in his like chainsaw freaking chains, and they like end up falling into like the ocean where they apparently both die. And when they wake up, freaking they're on the the shore, and Dingy's new partner. I've been calling him Shark Boy. I believe his name is Bean. He's pretty much like a shark devil, you know, and yeah. So the Shark Boy fucking saves both of them, and fucking when Dingy comes to it, he fucking revives Reze, and Reze is completely shocked about it, and kind of just ended it, just dropped her beef. It's like, yeah, I don't want to deal with this shit no more. You saved me, or I'll give that to you, kind of thing. And fucking they go their merry way. But before, Reze leaves, and she's like, yo, I still want to see you, and Reze pretty much kicks him in the nuts and fucking fucks off and tries to jump town. And when she's at the trolley station, about to jump town, she has second thoughts and goes back to where Dingy first met her, which was at her former establishment, which was like a cafe. And right when she's about to get there, Makima shows up. And if you don't know who Makima is, she's pretty much like OP, very overpowered, and gives Reze a rather interesting talking to and kills her. And that's where I say it ends bittersweet. It was very melancholic at the end, and the end credits definitely kind of lift up the tone a bit because Denji was there waiting for her at the cafe with a bouquet of flowers, and fucking Power shows up and immediately assumes that flowers was for her, and fucking Denji's like, no, they're not. And fucking Power's like, yes. Denji starts eating the flowers and fucking cue the fucking, I guess, outro for the fucking anime for the movie. But overall, I highly enjoyed it. Popcorn bucket was well worth it. Fucking, although I mean, price was a little pricey. I spent like around like close to $44 on this damn thing. But overall, it was cool. Niece loves it. When I came home, she chased me around the freaking house, pretending it was a chainsaw. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. It definitely is dope. Chilling on top of the pink sheep from Minecraft. And yeah, so that kind of just wraps it up with the whole Chainsaw Man, the movie, the rise of the Reze arc, and other things that I've watched this past week and finished watching was Monster, the Ed Gein story. Fucking move. The fucking series was intense. I was about to say movie. It's not a movie, but yeah, no, that series was intense, especially towards the last two episodes. It really makes Ed seem more of a victim of his own choices, and how he wasn't really able to get help for the things that he did, when it came to like the struggles that he was dealing with mentally. And in some sense, it turned him into a human, where it was like, yeah, this guy was known to dig up dead bodies and take the skin off and turn the skin into furniture and stuff like that. And he was, charged with two murders. But overall, it was good. I was rather impressed with Charlie acting, the guy who played him, Charlie Herman or something like that. I can't think of it at the moment. But yeah, overall it was good. I really enjoyed the whole concept of them going into Hollywood, and how Hollywood got a lot of inspiration from Ed Gein when he came to a lot of the grotesque things that he did. And literally at the last episode, towards the end of the whole series, they pretty much pay a tribute when Ed Gein dies. It goes to his grave at night, and it's being pretty much vandalized by a bunch of, you know, dumbass teenagers. And that right when they're about to take off, a teen notices that there's someone watching him off in the distance, and it's Norman Bates, and Anthony Perkins as Norman Bates being just creepy and stalking them, and kid flips out and starts to run away, and as he's running away, he runs into okay, I can't think of the guy's name at the moment, but the creepy weirdo dude from Silence of the Lamb with the whole tucking his junk in between his legs and dancing to freaking Goodbye Horses. And that flips him, creeps him out, and he's like, "What the fuck's going on?" And he tries running to his friends, and then out of nowhere, Leatherface pops up wielding his chainsaw, and this kid just flips his shit, jumps into the fucking back of the truck, just like in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and just like, what the fuck is going on? And then it kind of just pans down to as the truck is hauling ass off into the distance. It pans down, and there's Ed Gein. And if it wasn't for Ed Gein, none of these horror icons would never have been a thing. Which I appreciate the whole tilted hat. That was really cool. And yeah, I enjoyed it. I highly recommend it. I'm being told now to go watch the Jeffrey Dunham series, which is made by the same director, from what I was told. And I definitely want to watch it for sure. I just need to find the time to at the moment, since I'm like juggling so many things when it comes to just trying to keep up with stuff, and even just trying to be persistent when it comes to making content for YouTube, because Lord knows I haven't been consistent. And yeah, I mean, I know currently right now I am trying to binge watch Jujutsu Kaisen, which is really cool. I enjoyed it. I like the whole the curses that the whole concept of like curses becoming a thing, and how like the fingers, if you eat one, you get powers and stuff like that. Um, I'm also trying to finish watching Kodola Zombie Deska, which is this a zombie, which is a really really cheesy anime about some guy who one day dies, but before he dies, he befriends a necromancer chick, and when he dies, this necromancer chick brings him back to life, and the entire anime is completely degenerate, really funny. I recommend it. Some probably won't really care too much for it, just because it kind of like dabbles in some weird shit. But overall, it was really good. Definitely is something that I you know and I'm enjoying watching at the moment. Um, when it comes to other stuff that I've been watching, not a whole lot actually, which is probably something that I need to change. Other than just mostly just anime, um, and every now and then keeping up with the current news, I guess you can say, when it comes to what's going on around the world, what's going around here, when it comes to like things in the entertainment industry and stuff like that. But yeah, I know at the moment I am currently playing Fallout 4, which is a nice little escape. So yeah, I have no clue if my clicker is gonna work right now since this is a live stream, but yeah, it's been pretty chill. So, and yeah, so I guess on that note, I'm gonna stop wasting your all time because I'm totally unprepared for this. I wasn't really planning on going live, but just because I'm not really trying to constantly be putting out videos every day, which I probably should because it would probably help a lot. Um, just gonna leave it at that. So yeah, today you guys get a live stream. So until then, remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Want to know what you know when it comes to Chainsaw Man? Did you enjoy it? Did you like it? I surely did. And yeah, ring that notification so I can be in your notifications. And until then, it's your boy M. Press M to start. Peace. But I guess this doesn't work. It's just turning up my volume. All right, so yeah, let me just turn this off now. Yes.